What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new mixing tutorial on the channel. Today, guys, I'll be showing you how to kind of make a recording preset on FL Studio, but I'll show you how I mix this song because I really go in there, I put my preset on, but I mix off the preset as a lot of engineers do. So I'm going to tell you how I made my preset and kind of show you some of my settings and also how to kind of mix your song, I guess, because, you know, there's a lot of FL Studio tutorials out there and they suck ass. They suck ass. And there's a lot of people trying to sell their dog ass presets like fucking Lil Gunner. His fucking presets are so dog shit. I wouldn't even bother fucking even downloading the fucking cracked ones, whatever, the ones that get leaked. So follow this video, you'll have a great preset. This is kind of in the style of Juice WRLD, Uzi type, trippy style. It's a very, very nice preset that I use. I've made it, and I've been perfecting it for the past few months now, and I have it sounding really good, so yeah. Anyways, let's just show you what I have. So this is just right out the preset.
Why would I sell my soul for the fame? Pussy lame, fake and strange. All my diamonds be going crazy. All my diamonds bling. I'm rich, you broke, that's not the same thing. Wanna get up to my level, better make a name. You wanna do what I wanna do, then you better make a change.
Alright, so that's a bit of a preview of it. Note, this is not mastered or anything yet, so what is mastered, I just don't have the mastering shit on yet. So when I put the mastering stuff on, let's just do it right. Actually, I won't even do it yet because if I put the ozone and the L2 on, my CPU is just going to go crazy, so it's not even worth doing it. But basically, yeah, this is how I did the mix. And basically what I've been trying to perfect for the past month or so is trying to get a smooth top end on my mic. And I have a Rode NT1A. Now, if you want a mic that is very customizable, I recommend going for the NT1. Honestly, I kind of made a mistake going for the NT1A. But the NT1A is not a horrible mic. It's pretty good, great mic, to be honest. But the NT1 just has more customizability with the EQ and shit. So if you don't want harsh top end and you want to have a smooth top end, then go for the NT1. But I've kind of done the best I can at smoothing out the top end in the mix. I even have it going through a high pass filter on my interface, and it still sounds fucking dodgy as hell because it's so harsh. But I'll show you kind of my EQ settings of what I did. So first thing I did, I'm not even gonna go through all these plugins yet, but I just kind of voled it off just a little bit right there, and then I go in with another EQ, and I kind of just keep it the same as what it was. But I then go in with the parametric. I do a little boost right here, and then I go to close this. I go to this, and then I kind of do a little boost. But this is where I go to my main bus, right? And I go to Pro Q3. I do the little BMX hill that everybody says you should do. This kind of makes it a bit brighter. And then I did some cuts here. All these cuts are exited out because this is from the preset. And I just turned these ones off. And this is the only cut I did. Literally the only cut I did in the mix so far. And this was just some really like ear fucking piercing sound that came out. Like some like whistling sound. And it sounded like shit. So I just kind of dynamically compressed it down. And it sounds good. And basically, next, to tame it more, I use a de-esser, 36 threshold, 18 range, and 9000 frequency. This is kind of more in the top end. And I did a band pass, and it made it sound good. Also, I use an SSL channel. I use the lead Vox. I forget who made this one. I think it was. This is just a preset, by the way. I didn't. Oh yeah, this was the Chris DeStefano lead Vox one. I don't use the lead Vox on this. I use the Chris Stefano one. So yeah, don't get that twisted. Also, it's delay bullshit. Yeah, I have the analog off, of course. And Reverb. I use Reverb now. I used to use Valhalla, but Valhalla's dog shit compared to this because this can have an actual visual EQ. And it's really, really nice. Yeah, flanger, just kind of messing around with the phase a bit. And the Pro MB. This is where I'm doing some mid-end fucking cutting out because the mid-end's a little on the vocal. but I did some boosting here. This is just kind of compression, so when it needs to be boosted, it will boost it. When it doesn't need to be boosted, it won't boost it. So sounds great. I'm just really cutting that bullshit out though. And also Soothe 2, great one for cutting out resonance, vocals, clean up of vocal harshness. That's the one I used. And Arvox, this is at 10. A little dodgy having it at 10, I know, but I just use it at 10 because I like it at 10, and sounds great. And pretty much all the settings are the same on here, except I do expanded and sibilance control on the vocal preset. This is for the ad-libs, and I use infinite EQ, and I get the hip-hop ad-lib filter. And I go to our compressor, put this all the way down to 50. I'm really slamming the vocal down here. Threshold 18, gain 2.3, super fast attack, really slow release. That's the cell channel using Celine vocal. I don't know who made this. I think it's just one of the Dennis Savage. Yeah, that's the one I use. Valhalla. I only use Valhalla for this because I kind of like the Valhalla just for the ad-libs, and it sounds good. Doing a little bit of low cut here because low cut on vintage verb sounds like shit, or any reverb actually. I won't even shit on vintage reverb. Low cut, you need to cut some of that out. Don't cut all of it out, because I seen some dude doing that on a YouTube video. Don't do that shit. That sounds like fucking ass. Promo MB, I just showed this, and WRLD, blah blah blah. These some weird ass settings, I know. But that's what I use. Pan Man, of course. I'm using LFO, and I just have the width almost at max and the rate going pretty slow. I don't like it going like like that sounds like fucking dog shit, so I don't have it like that. Pro Q3, I'm really cutting out the 1000 hertz right here, big dip here, just kind of cut out some of the harshness, to be honest. And that's good. So basically, let's get into the actual mixing portion. What else I did? I used NS1 instead of dodgy ass fucking Fruity Limiter, because Fruity Limiter is dog shit. We all know this. So, yep, cut some of that shit out. One knob filter, get rid of some of that high frequencies, the shitty fucking frequencies that sound like shit. Cutting out some of the harshness at the top end. So one knob really does a good job at that. H delay, using the Rap Box preset. Do you have to go all the way? Yeah. So I'm using a rap preset. This one sounds good. I turn it down to about 17-15%, and it sounds great. So next for my my ad-libs, this is just Odyssey FX SN1. I have it pretty high here. When you have it super jacked, it kind of like makes the vocal muffled, and it sounds good for the ad-libs. Don't do this on your main vocal, but I just have it really high up. Just make it more muffled. And for this, it's boosting again. I'm gonna actually turn this fucking down. It sounds like shit. For the compressor, dog shit compressor, I still have it on there. Sound goodizer, I'll turn down just a bit. I haven't messed with these yet. I haven't messed with the vocal that much. The adult vocal. Flanger, I believe this is the double treble preset, or it could be the ultra fat chorus. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it because I might lose it. Fruity chorus, this is the fat clean one. And for a convolver, this is pretty jacked up, but this does cause a lot of high end, but I still keep it in there because everybody's using it. So yeah, you gotta be keeping up with the times. I'm gonna turn this down just a bit. But yeah, that's the style channel. I showed you all this shit. RDSer is doing a lot of work on this one. Range all the way down, pretty much. And 8,000 frequency, because actually I'm gonna put it 7,000. I'll put it 5,000 just because we're already cutting out a lot of the top end anyways because of the infinite EQ. And Pro MB, I already showed you all this. And for the master, I'll just put on Pro L2. And actually I'm gonna put another plugin on here. Meter stereo. We're gonna see how loud this. Actually, I don't even need to have this on. Hold on, I can just do this in Pro L2. Let me play it.
Why would I sell my soul for the fame? Pussy lame, fake and strange. All my diamonds be going crazy. All my diamonds bling. I'm rich, you broke. That's not the same thing.
It's fucking staticky and it's going slower because my CPU is fucking dying right now. But yeah, it's pretty fucking loud just with the limiter on. And let's check my audio settings. It's about 200, right? And my interface would be like 100. Way to get rid of all that bullshit. Go here, turn soothe off. Turn, I think it's Pro MP off. And that should be really it. I think that's all that kind of causes super high fucking. And also, obviously, turn this limiter off too, because that'll cause a lot of fucking latency. But yeah, turn this off. Turn soothe off, and you'll have super low latency. And you can record, and that's what it sounds like without soothe, by the way, or Pro MB.
Why would I sell my soul for the fire?
Sounds a little bit harsh, but
Would I sell my soul?
the thing is, you're just recording and you can do all this shit after, so it doesn't matter. It still sounds fine. When you're recording, you probably won't even notice that it's a little harsh, so it's good. It's good. So don't fucking complain. Also, I know I shouldn't have these down, but I just do, so don't be on my ass about it. But yeah, let's turn on Ozo 10, and this is gonna kill my CPU. Let's close this. Let's try to play it. Let's just try.
Would I sell my soul for the fame? Pussy lame, fake and strange.
Alright, I knew that was gonna be a bad idea, but you kind of get the idea, right? So, basically, let's just show you what I did in Ozone. Fucking loads anytime. Basically, equalizer, I'm really just boosting, doing some fucking bell curves here. And, yeah, stabilizer, this is just a hip-hop one. Hip-hop preset, and it's great. Doesn't do jack shit, really, but impact, again, boosting. Doing a little bit of stereo fucking width here. It's just gonna make it a little bit more spread out in certain areas, so it doesn't sound so fucking mono. And Imager does kind of the same thing here, but it's not doing nothing crazy. Again, it's just kind of making it more out there. It's more out of space and fucking in your face, if you know what I mean. That makes sense. Dynamic EQ, cutting out some bullshit frequencies you don't need. And maximizer, this is just kind of making it a bit louder. Yeah, a bit louder, sorry. And yeah, and for the Pro L2, all I'm doing here is just fucking around with the gain. I don't mess with anything else, and I had the style and modern. I don't fuck around with anything else. That's it. I just mess around with the gain. It just sounds good. And also, one thing I'm gonna do, go here, to the beat, go down, make a fucking little bit of a cut here, because these beats love to have a little bit of fucking, I'll go right here. That'll sound good, and it'll just kind of smoothen it out even more. You really won't notice a difference, but it'll help. Trust.
My soul for the fame. Pussy lame, fake and strange. All my nuts be going crazy. All my diamonds bling. I'm rich, you broke, that's not the same thing. Wanna get up to my level, better make a name. You wanna do what I wanna do, then you better make. If you know what I do.
That's just how you fucking mix a vocal. Not really like fully mix it, but I mean, it's pretty much fully mixed. If you're an average listener, you're gonna like it. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. You don't gotta do nothing crazy. I mean, you can add like a little more smoothing at the top end. I guess I can do that. I would use Flywheel by, forget the Fuse Audio Labs. I think that's it. Flywheel really just kind of gets rid of the hissy shit and kind of makes it sound a bit better. But I didn't think Flywheel was even needed on this mix, so depends on your vocals, depend on how you're recording it, depends on your microphone. And yeah, so that's it. Don't fucking buy Lil Gunner presets. I don't know why I gotta bring that up, but don't buy presets, bro. Fuck presets. They make you sound fucking shit, and they like, I don't know. Presets are dog shit. Just do it all yourself. Make a preset yourself. Make a template. This is not even a template. I just literally drag these in by going to File, and I pick one. I pick one that sounds good. I have like fucking 6 bus templates that I use, and like a bunch of ad libs and a bunch of voxes, and they sound good. So yeah, stop buying presets, y'all. And peace out.